right, everybody. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I have a very special someone here with me. She's going to react to Jeremy LaFufu sniffing women's panties at Food Lion. So I actually mentioned this video to my wife about what Jeremy said about, peeking under girls' shirts or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she actually wanted to do a reaction, and we're going to do it for your viewing pleasure.
And I have not seen this video yet, so my reaction is going to be 100% honest.
All right. When you look at LaFufu, what do you think?
He looks like a guy that if I met him in a bar at 2 a.m. when I was already super drunk, probably wouldn't remember him. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry.
All right, so let's go ahead and start watching.
All right.
Fundamentals of the company. So I look at it and I'm like, okay, what's going on with Tattoo Chef's actual business? And is that being reflected in the stock price? That's the first thing I focus on, or honest or whatever, right? And so that's why I do a lot of channel checks, and sometimes people laugh at me. Like, I go to Target stores several times a week here in Vegas, drive around to Target stores. Literally, I spend hours out of my week driving to Target stores, going to see Tattoo Chef items. I go to Sam's Club, Costco, all these different stores. Yeah, I know it sounds absolutely ridiculous, unless you're really like into this stuff. I check out the honest section. We take pictures.
And what are you looking for?
Who do you think he's taking pictures of, Lauren?
I would assume random shoppers who are buying this stuff.
Now, if you saw this man, like you just going to buy, Allen's lotion or something.
Yeah.
And you see this man in his sketchy little hoodie taking photos. Would you be enticed to buy those products?
I really, my first thought wouldn't be the product I was buying. It would be, why is this dude in a Target taking pictures of this woman? Or, why is he in there taking photos? Why is he, what is he taking photos of? Yes, that's really suspicious.
That's a very good question, Laura, but it gets even better.
Okay. All right.
I'm looking for seeing like new SKUs coming in. So right now, Tattoo Chef's getting more SKUs into the Target, which a SKU is essentially a new product. So right now they're getting more products, more shelf space, which is like a huge deal.
Imagine if Jeremy's sitting there like out front of the section, be like, "Hey, you should buy some Tattooed Chef." He's just trying to like sell it out, just throw it in people's carts as they walk by. Hey, take that. He's trying to get some items off the shelf there.
There was this is just probably like 2 weeks ago. I was at a Target store, and there was a female. She was looking at the Tattooed Chef stuff, and I stood in the freezer aisle. I kid you not. For 5 minutes, waiting for her to hopefully make a decision. I pretended I was looking at something else, just standing there like, enough away that I wouldn't like spook her. And she wouldn't make a decision. And finally I was like, I don't have the time to like continue to stand here. So I went somewhere else.
You didn't mention anything?
Why didn't you talk to her?
Because I didn't want to mess it up. I was like, maybe she was gonna buy one. She was looking so intensely at everything.
You had to see if it had enough natural appeal, right?
Yeah. And I was like, so I never know if she actually bought or not. But I waited 5 minutes.
That was Meet Kevin's wife.
Oh my God. Okay.
We need your thoughts.
All right, here's the first thing that popped into my head. She knew, Chris, stop, I can't concentrate. She knew that you were not looking at something else. First of all, guys don't do that. We do that. Women do that. I'm sorry for any women watching.
We
but
don't look at stuff?
Well, you look at stuff, but you don't spend 5 minutes looking at grocery products.
Because we're decisive.
Anyway, she knew, I guarantee you this chick knew that you were not just standing there weirdly looking at a product, trying to make a decision. Number two, it is baffling that you are big on YouTube, maybe big on other social media platforms, and you don't know, or, Jeremy doesn't know, with this whole, feminism, Me Too going on, just with everything, that women are not going to interpret this in a good way. If I'm standing in a Target, or any of my girlfriends have been standing in this Target, I guarantee they would have called me, I would have called them, and the conversation would have been something like, Look, I was just in this Target, and this dude, I don't even know what he was doing. Like, I don't know if he was trying to hit on me, or he was too scared to make a move, or what he was doing. But this guy stood there like a creeper for 5 minutes, watching me pick out my frozen food. I mean, that's not good. That's not just that's not a good thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're gonna ask us out, make your move and be like, hey girl, I see you buying that Tattooed Chef, or I see you buying that Honest lotion.
If I saw a girl buying Tattooed Chef, she would not be anything. She would not have anything to do with me. I guarantee you that.
Whatever it is that you're buying. I had a guy follow me around to Farm Fresh just a couple of years ago, and I was telling Chris about it on the phone.
It was me. You sure it wasn't LaFufu? Were you in the Honest section?
It might have been LaFufu.
What are you buying there?
Ask us out or beat feet, man. Don't just stand there like
he wasn't asking her out. He wanted to see if she was
No, I'm saying like, well, I understand that, but that's not a good reason to stand and fucking watch a woman, don't do this to guys either. I mean, because they would probably get your ass beat in the parking lot. But don't.
I like watching guys.
And I support you. I
Thanks,
support
honey.
you. You need to be supportive
You
of
want to know what the LaFufu had?
absolutely. Yeah. Thank you.
Do the
It's actually my hat that I let my husband borrow when it's not summer. Don't watch random women in the supermarket or in the store. Don't stand there and stare at them like a creeper. You're gonna make us think that we're being targeted for sex trafficking. I mean, just move on. Don't do that. We're gonna go get security. We're gonna tell all of our girlfriends about the creep in the Target. So
But he has good intentions, okay?
yeah, well, we don't know that. We don't know what intentions are when we're standing there, and we don't care. It's a creepy thing. Don't do it.
What if he had just went up to you and said, "Hey, I'm actually a big owner of this stock, and I'm curious, what you think about it." Would that have creeped you out a lot less?
A lot less, yes. I mean, if you come up to us and you're like, hey, like that's what I was saying about like asking us out. Like, generally when a dude is staring at you in a store, or like, we can tell, we're not stupid. We know when, somebody's trying to make a move when we're shopping or at the gym or something. Yeah, I mean, I would have been a lot less creeped out if he had just been honest. No pun intended about it. And had just come up and just been like, yeah, what do you think of this product? Have you tried it before? I would have been so much less creeped out. Standing there staring at a chick for 5 minutes, that's not cool. That's not kosher. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right.
Well,
that was my reaction.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm proud of you. Do rear one more time.
Rear.
All right, thanks everybody. That's it.
Bye.
I'm going to bed. Choose.
Night night.